4-4 Jacksonville Jaguars travel to Cleveland to take on the 6-2 Browns, coming off a thriller and a Super Bowl rematch against the Dallas Cowboys from last season. And this is actually an AFC Championship rematch from last season. The team they beat in the AFC divisional round, they already played in the Denver Broncos back in Week 2. It's Aaron Word. The word is the word as Blake Bortles. He had a very good day completion-wise, as this play of a running back is stopped by the rookie Lorenzo Crowder, but Lorenzo Crowder actually fractured his elbow, I believe, and his season will be over, so that's going to be very important for this Browns defense. Chase Gallen, another rookie, will be replacing him with the starts. It's Emmanuel Ogbah with the big sack there, as Blair Walsh ended up missing his field goal just like classic Blair Walsh would. As on 2nd and 3, Moses Cody scrambling, finds a wide open Linval Boye. Boye could have gotten a bigger gain, but he got a first down. Linval Boye, he did have a very big gain. As the very next play, Moses Cody scrambling, finds a wide open Linval Boye, and he's showing off that flash speed. He's nicknamed Flash for a reason. Linval Boye with his first of one touchdown. As Blake Bortles, what's he going to do? He will hand it off to the running back, and he's going to get a big gain. He's going to be stopped by Malik Stevens-Howling. He actually got injured later in the game. Not Stevens-Howling, the running back. As on 1st and 10, Bortles would find his open man, and none other than Aaron Word. 6 catches for 84 yards and a touchdown is what Aaron Word's stat line looked like. As on 3rd and 16, Blake Bortles, all the time in the world, he can do whatever he wants, and he's going to launch it down the field for none other than Aaron Word. But there's a flag on the play. And no, that was Allen Hurns, I think. Anyway, it's going to be a legal block in the back on, okay, yeah, that actually was. No, Allen Hurns was the one who caught it and got the penalty. So on 4th and 16 on the 42, Blair Walsh is going to go for a field goal. And yeah, Blair Walsh missed 2 59-yard field goals in the first quarter, and the Jaguars had 3 third down penalties in the first quarter. As Roberto Wyatt, who's going to go for a 65-yard field goal, not as long as of all time, but one of just short, so it's still 7-0. 3 missed field goals, in the first quarter, and 3 third down penalties by the Jaguars. It was on 1st and 10. Bortles would be sacked by someone. Then on 3rd and 8 on the 43, Blake Bortles will find an open Allen Hurns. Hurns would almost get the touchdown. He'd be stopped by the Honey Badger, but there's a flag. Surprise, surprise. The Jaguars make another third down penalty because they're idiots. That was Luke Bowanko, the center. So the Jaguars actually didn't score anything. Alright, no, this is the third down. This is instead of the play that got the Browns to the 4-yard line. It's a fumble recovery touchdown by Emmanuel Ogbah, making it a 14-0 ball game. So can the Jaguars rebound it on their next drive? As Bortles takes handoff, he has all the time in the world. Actually, he doesn't. He's going to find a screen to C.J. Fedorowicz, but Denzel Yancey is fancy, and Yancey will stop Fedorowicz for a loss of 2. As on 2nd and 12, Bortles finds a wide-open Allen Hurns. Hurns off to the races, and he will be stopped short at the 4-yard line by Stevens-Howling. So it's 1st and goal on the 4-yard line. I'm using Yancey to be the anchor of this defense, as I believe that was Marvin Fulcher of a tackle for a loss. Now it's 3rd and goal on the 4-yard line. Can the Jaguars score a touchdown on this drive, which they should? But it's going to be Cy-Seek Youngblood himself with the sack. So the Jaguars did tackle on a field goal, making it 14-3. As on 1st down, Moses Cody launches it down the field for a wide-open Linval Boye. And Linval Boye showboating. Probably going to regret that. That's not going to help a stat line. That's one less touchdown. But luckily, the play right after that will be caught by the rookie tight end Lane Burks. So it'll just give Burks an extra touchdown, his 4th of the year. And it will make Boye's stat line have 2 less yards and 1 less touchdown. As that one will be to someone fumbled. Multiple players bobbled it, and it was finally recovered by the Jaguars versus an injured player and injured for running back. I told you he got injured. And he injured his knee, I want to say. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. So, the new running back, he didn't really do much. As on 3rd down, Allen Hurns, he was in bounds. He had 2 feet in. You can't challenge anything with less than 2 minutes and a half. As Bortles, with 1:46 left, he's going to fumble it, and Curry Lindsey with the recovery. So, cooking like Curry, and then Roberto Aguayo later in the quarter would fake the field goal, but regretted as Russell Ferentz would be sacked. I mean, Roberto Wild was the one who called the play, so Harbaugh regretted it. Harbaugh's made a lot of stupid decisions. As on 3rd and 3, that will be caught by someone, and the Jaguars were able to get a field goal before the end of the half. So Moses Cody on 3rd and 2 will be sacked by Malik Jackson, the veteran. So it's 2nd and 7, Bortles. There was at least 4 Browns there who helped with the sack. Santi Youngblood and another Brown got credited as 1st and 10 on the 37. Moses Cody will find big play. Barry Davenport showed up the jukes. As on 1st and 10 on the 47, it's going to be a handoff to David Johnson, who's been quiet before this run. And David Johnson, continuing his phenomenal MVP-like season, gets in the end zone, makes it a 28-6 game. Just a really look the Jaguars can come back. 12 minutes left. I mean, with about 18 minutes left, the Patriots came back from a 28-3 lead. So anything's possible. The Cavs came back from a 3-1 lead. Cubs came back from a 3-1 lead. Who knows? The Cavs might come back from a 3-0 lead, for crying out loud. Probably not. And a 3-1 lead considering they're in game 4. I'm making this the night of game 5. I don't know, I'm going to upload this probably that night. As Denzel Yancey will get the safety there. Denzel Yancey is fancy, and I'm an ass senior. I'd seem pretty good. I'm not going to toot my own horn or anything. Moses Cody finds Odell Beckham on the screen. Beckham with the spin. Whoop! And Beckham, I believe he was able to get him first down. It's 1st and 10 over 45. David Johnson with a handoff. David Johnson is off to the races. David Johnson, this kid has just been balling out all season long. He's such a beast. He is such a beast. So 1st and 10 over 25. Blake Bortles would find Aaron Ward, and Ward would make it to 50. Aaron Ward, historically against the Browns, has been very, very good. As the Jaguars down by 25, going with an onside kick, and it will be recovered by the Cleveland Browns. But that's not the only onside kick we see today. Hint, hint. As Moses Cody would drop back a little too far, actually. He dropped back by like 10 yards. And he would just launch it down the field, and it will be intercepted by Jalen Ramsey. He had 2 picks in this game. He already had his first one. I just didn't show it because I didn't feel like it. So, Bortles and the Jaguars got the ball back. They currently have 4 field goals as of this moment. But someone wants a change. He fights for rights. The Jaguars scoring rights, as I believe Burke is his name. So the Jaguars will go for a second onside kick in the quarter. And it would be recovered by Barry Davenport. He would fumble it, though. But luckily, the Browns would recover it. That was a close call. But on 4th down, the Browns are in 4th down territory. Moses Cody and the Browns are going to go for it. And Barry Davenport will drop it. Flag on the play, though. As what happened, it looks like it's going to be a holding penalty on the offense. It was Trey Brandon before for your offensive tackle. So the Jaguars would decline it. As I was trying to use her from secondary. That was TJ Fedorowicz with that catch. Now with about a minute and a half left, that one would be, I couldn't really tell. So on 3rd and goal of the 15 after 2 Brown sacks. Bortles would look towards the end zone. It will be caught by, I believe, Aaron Ward. The Jaguars will go for a 3rd onside kick. And for the 3rd time, it will be recovered by the Cleveland Browns. So 3rd and 2 out of the 20. David Johnson line up as quarterback. He's going to hand it off to the youngster, Jamius Burley, who has not gotten a touchdown on the NFL yet. Yeah, he still wasn't quite able to. So, Bortles is going to launch it down the field, and it will be intercepted by Aqib Talib. That will be the dagger. Final score, Jacksonville Jaguars 46, Browns 40. Jaguars go down to 4-5, and Browns go up to 7-2.